What's up, everybody? We are here back once again for some trucks at Talladega. Had a little bit of this the other day, as it looks like we got 5 cars that have taken the track to qualify. I don't know why it's acting so oddly. Hold on, let's go ahead. I'm going to close out of that and bounce back in. It is definitely running a little bit choppy there. So we're going to try and reboot this, see if it makes a difference. There it is. That's a lot smoother. That looks better, as it looks like Sean Hill currently on the pole here tonight for the truck race. We're going to do 40 laps, I believe it is, 40? 30 laps here at Talladega in the trucks. I don't know what the prizes are to win. I did not hear what he said. But there are 18, 19 cars out here on the track getting ready to go racing. So should be around 180 bucks, I think 170 bucks for the prize for first place. Somewhere around there. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. Oh, I think he's about to message me and tell me as we are getting ready for tonight's feature. 180. There he goes. I was 180. Damn, I was close. I think I said 180, 170. $90, 180 for the winner, $90 for second, 55 for third, and 35 for the fourth place finisher here tonight. As we get ready for some green flag racing, I'm going to go over here and check my YouTube stream because sometimes it can give me a little bit of an issue. Looks like we got one person over on YouTube right now. And I want to make sure I put the right game title in because, you know, that makes a difference for views. Had a good showing for the dirt race. Can we get the same? John Ernst over on Facebook. Thank you for the like. If you're on YouTube, make sure you give it a like. And we are going to go ahead and make sure everything is up and going and go through tonight's starting lineup. All right, we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. We're going to come over here, click that starting grid. It is going to be Sean Hill starting on the pole. Sean Corbett in second. Look, two different ways to spell Sean. Josh in that third position. Danny fourth. Michael in fifth. Danny Barnes in that sixth position. Ambrose seventh. John Ernst in eighth. John Ward in that ninth position. Ian Martin 10th. Nash in 11th. Chad Ross in 12th. Kevin Winker, he's one of the fan favorites, starting in 13th. Christopher 14th. Kenneth in 15th. John Malahoon in that 16th position. William 17th. Joshua 18th. And Mark Vondell in that 19th and final position as we get ready for 30 laps here at Talladega. Go team. Go team, Ox said. What's up, Ox? Anthony, thank you for the like. Josh, Ox, thank you for the like. Adam, always, thank you for the like and the share. Robert Brooks, thank you for the like. Make sure you guys get those likes and shares out there as we get ready for 30 laps here. John, thank you for the share. It didn't show me your like. All right, so let's see how YouTube looks. We got 3 viewers over on YouTube, 4 viewers over on YouTube. Make sure you guys give the stream a like over on YouTube. Share it with your friends. This is Fix Set, Robert. If you go check out, let's see, Brad, thank you for the like. Bruce, thank you for the like. Got 3 of them in there, I know, right? Hold on, I'm going to jump over here and tag the series for you, Robert. All right, Robert. I just put it in the chat, but that is iRacing Super Stock League. That's the league that this is. If you want to go check them out, these are money races. A little bit to get in, but not too expensive. As we get ready for the green flag out of turn number 4. Red, thank you for the like. I think I said it. Bruce, thank you for the like. I know I said it, but I just want to make sure I didn't forget. As we are getting ready. Who do you think is going to win? Pick your favorites. Let me know in the chat. Who do you think is going to win this one? anybody's game. Talladega, it's like a roll of the dice, a game of craps. Do have to have some skill, but definitely takes a little bit of luck. All right, they're coming out of turn number 4, looking for the green flag. Pace car is off. They have to wait for the green flag for the initial start as they come out of turn number 4. Pace car is in. Winker, yeah, Bruce, what's up, buddy? We always got our Winker fans out there when he's in a race. As Sean leads them through the tri-oval, looking for that Geico restart zone. Green flag is out as they come through the tri-oval. Sean's going to get a nice jump with Josh on his heels as they head towards turn number 1 and 2. Hopefully the netcode's a little better than it was Monday. Netcode definitely played a big role in the results of Monday night's money race. Will we have the same issue today as they come out of turn number 4? Kenneth, we got a pick for Kenneth over on YouTube from Timothy as they come down the back straightaway. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. As they head towards turn number 3. Down into turn number 3 and 4 is side by side. Little dicey for a second there. They're going to get it straightened out as they head out of turn number 4. Who's going to lead lap number 1? Right now, Josh has the advantage on the outside. Will Sean Hill pull the advantage? Coming through the tri-oval as they come to the line. It's going to be Josh this time by on the outside as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Still side by side up at the front of the pack as they aren't letting up. They want to lead these laps as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, you can see we got about 8-9 cars wanting to push it. Everybody else single file, waiting for something to happen to stay out of trouble. So about half the field racing, half the field riding as they head into turn number 3. Sean Hill is going to lead the way on the inside, but here comes Josh back on the high side as they come out of turn number 4. That high side always, if you got a good pusher for sure, gets the big run out of 4. Good. Oh, that push stopped. The push stopped. So Josh losing momentum. It's going to be Sean on the inside maybe as they come to the line. Sean leads lap number 2. Still side by side through turn number 1 and 2. As they battle. Ooh, a little bit of apron for Sean. He keeps it straight as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, drag race to turn number 3 and 4. Make sure you guys get those likes and shares out there. Get some viewers up in the stream as they head towards turn number 3. It looks like Josh is going to move to the bottom side. He hit the apron. Almost big problems for the front of the pack. They keep it going straight as the top 2. Single file, double file behind them as they come out of turn number 4. Looking for the start finish line this time by as Sean gives a big push on the back of the number 56. Coming to the line this time by, obviously, Josh leads lap number 3. Will these guys get patient and get in line? Still a lot of laps here. We're only 10% of the way through this one as they come out of turn number 2. Make sure you guys give them a like and a share. We got a chance to take a break down the back straightaway as Josh leads on the bottom side. Here comes the high side. They're starting to get organized as they head towards turn number 3. We got Sean Corbett getting the push from behind as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Danny going to get on the back bumper of the 6. Danny is the 6 on the back bumper of that number 45 as they head towards the line. Top side not really going like you'd expect as clearly Josh leads once again that time by. Side by side for that third position on back. Pretty quiet right now, uneventful as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. 26 laps to go here tonight. Wow, I don't know what's going on with Facebook here lately, but I've been dropping viewers, but then they come back. as they head through turn number 3. Josh leading the way down on the bottom side out of turn number 4. He's going to continue to lead this one as the top side tries to get organized. I think everybody's just kind of in a riding mood as it stands right now. We'll jump on the back of Danny as we watch him push that number 45 machine. Just see what he might be doing. Just easy with the throttle, rolling slowly. He's just going to look for the back bumper, not be too aggressive as it stands right now. As it looks like Sean tried to push up to the top, and Danny's going to bail on the 45 of Sean Corbett. Corbett stuck up high by himself as Danny gets on the back bumper of the number 77 of Sean Hill as they head into turn 3. There's 3 wide behind him, as you can see it in the mirror. 3 wide into turn number 3 behind him. They're going to get down to 2 by 2 as they're side by side out of turn number 4. Big push from Danny on the back of Sean as they come out of turn 4. Looking for the start-finish line this time by. Who's going to lead it at the line? It looks right now like it's going to be Sean. I think Sean got it at the line this time by. Phil side by side, 3 wide further back out of turn number 2 for that 5th position. As they can't seem to get it figured out. We got help up on the top side. Definitely some help up on the top side as they head towards turn number 3. The 19 of Nash on the back bumper of the 45 of Sean. He got a little squirrely on the entry of turn number 3, but they're starting to make some momentum up in the 3rd line out of turn number 4. Coming to the line this time by. It's going to be 23 laps to go when they come across the line. 23 laps to go as Sean Hill leads them across the line this time by, still side by side. From second on back as it looks like Sean came to the bottom side. He's going to be by himself up front as they head through turn number 3. Nephew, father, and son. It's a family affair to come out here to these money races sometimes. Down into turn number 3. It's going to be 3 by 3 for second on back as they come out of into turn number 3, side by side. Top side starting to lose some momentum now, and so is the middle lane losing momentum. Are these guys going to get it down to 2 by 2, maybe single file as Nash bails on the top side. They almost make contact way up high as they come through the tri-oval. Nash makes a big move to the bottom. That's going to move him up to 5th. Now, wow! Holy cow, did you see the move by Nash as he slid it up the track? Tires are relevant here, and Nash has proven that as he throws it hard up to the top lane, gets it sideways as they come out of turn number 2. Down in the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Still side by side up at the front of the pack. Door to door from 4th on back as the top 3 have gotten single file. Here comes the top side gaining momentum as the 34 of Michael getting a big push from Nash out of turn number 4 through the triangle coming to the line. They're trying to make some ground. Can't quite get past that 4th position. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Still side by side as the top side starts to gain some momentum as we come to complete 10 laps this time by. 9 laps complete, 21 laps left to go as we stand right now. Top side definitely getting some momentum. Looking for turn number 3. Looking for turn number 3. Sean leads the way on the inside, but the top side slowly coming as they come out of turn number 4. Nash in the 19 is going to get to the back bumper to the 34. Michael as they make it up to the 2nd place driver. Like I said, slowly making that momentum forward as they come across the line. The 6 of Danny hits the apron as they're side by side now for 2nd on back. Top side starting to get that momentum through turn number 1 and 2. Will we get a new leader this time by? Out of turn number 2, we're going to get a big push out of Nash on the 35. Oh, Sean moves up to the high side. Nash does not go down with him. Sean's going to move out of that top lane. He's going to lose a lot of momentum as the whole top side bailed on him, but he's got a little help coming. It might be too little too late as the third lane comes down to the inside. We got back down to 2 lanes as they come out of turn number 4. That definitely killed the momentum of the top side a little bit. As they come out of turn 4, coming to the line. Nash going to push on the back of Michael. Can they make it to the front? As they come up through the tri-oval, it's going to be 19 laps to go as they come across the line. It is side by side for second. Let's go number 77. We got a Sean Hill fan up in the chat. Josh still leading the way as the top side trying to get that momentum. Can they make it up to the front this time by? They're side by side with the leader now, heading towards turn number 3. We got a battle for the lead as they head into turn number 3. Nash is going to lay off a little bit into 3. Josh is going to get out there by himself. Can they connect in that second lane out of turn 4 and get that momentum down the front straightaway? He's side by side with the leader, heading towards the start-finish line. What's up, Mayo? Coming to the line this time by drag race. It looks like it's going to be Michael on the outside. It's the third lane with Sean Hill leading it, working the high side into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes the third lane with a little bit of help out of Christopher. Christopher to the back bumper of the 77 of Sean Hill as they come down the back straightaway. David, thank you for the like. Justin, thank you for the like. You failed me. Hill's coming back. Hill's coming back. He's coming back in the third lane as they head into turn number 3. 3 wide. As they head into turn number 3, we got Ambrose blinking a little bit down on that bottom side. It is tight. That is not what you want as they come out of turn number 4. Coming to the line, Sean Hill has a big run on the high side with Christopher on his heels. Who's going to lead this time by as they come to the line? Oh, it breaks up a little bit as Michael moves to the bottom. Sean Hill second on the top. Sean's going to move in front of Nash. Sean moves down to the middle lane in front of Nash, leaves Chris up high by himself, kind of, as John Ernst finds the back bumper of the 94. Can they gain some ground again in that third lane as they come down the back straightaway? I'll tell you what, it's not benefiting Nash right now, but he is making some friends, giving some big pushes. He actually just got some compliments from Michael. If I was him right now, Michael goes, 19's a great pusher. If I was the 19 of Nash, I'd be like, then why did you leave me? Okay. So Sean's your son? All right, Sean coming to the line on the high side. Drag race coming to the line as it's going to be 15 laps to go. 15 laps to go as they head into, or 16 laps to go as they head into 1 and 2. Oh. Which one's your son then? Down the back straightaway, Sean in the lead as they head towards turn number 3. Into turn number 3 and 4, Sean Hill loses momentum. Nash is going to try to get back to that back bumper out of turn 4. Can they lead this time by? Out of turn number 4, here comes Bonwell up to the high side in front of Sean. As they come out of turn 4, it's going to be Josh leading this time by. I wonder if that was part of the plan for Sean to let Josh up as they head through turn number 1 and 2. That pushes Josh back to the lead on the bottom side. Sean in the lead in the middle as here comes Kenneth up high down the back straightaway. We have Team M&M has connected up on the high side as they head into turn number 3. 2 and 3 wide through the field as we are just halfway through this one. As they come out of turn number 4, these guys are not waiting any longer. You got Ian Martin just back off of these guys in the 98, close enough to pull that draft when it's time. But so far it's clean as they come across the line, 14 laps to go. 14 laps to go as Josh and Sean drag race into turn number 1 and 2. Chris has got that. Kenneth has that high side working with Chris on his heels. We got the whole. We got Josh, Chris, we got Chris, Kenneth, and Joshua all up in that top lane. Oh, okay. I get it. You're good. Here comes Kenneth up on the high side. They're going to move down. He's able to bring Chris with him, but they're going to leave Josh hanging. But Kenneth is going to, Chris is going to move. No, Kenneth is going to move back up to the high side. Too many of them to keep track of. To pick up Josh as they head through the tri-oval towards the start-finish line. Sean leading the bottom side. Chris leading the top lane. Heading into turn number 1 and 2, still side by side into turn number 1 and 2. 13 laps to go. These guys making plans, getting with their buddies, getting with their family as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. So, Timothy, are you still out there? Is it McClough? Is that how I say it? Let me know. Through turn number 3 and 4, Sean leads that bottom side. Chris leading that second lane as Kenneth leads the third lane just a little bit further back as they come down the front straightaway. Joe, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, buddy. Coming to the line, it's Sean still leading on the outside. Third lane starting to get some momentum as we got 12 laps to go. It's getting a little bit shakier in this pack as we close in on the end of this race. These guys getting a little more aggressive, getting a little more desperate if they're further back. You can see the field is pulling up on the main pack as they head into turn number 3. This pack has gotten a whole lot bigger as Ian still continues to sit behind it. It looks like John Ward has gone around him. They're going to get back down to 2 by 2 as Kenneth now leads the top lane. Coming to the start-finish line. Is it going to be Kenneth or Sean at the line? It looks like Kenneth has the lead as they come across the line with 11 laps to go. 11 laps to go into turn number 1 and 2. Sean Hill leading that bottom side as Kenneth rides the top side. They got teammates 1, 2, 3 on the top side. They definitely are working together as they come down the back straightaway. Heading towards turn number 3. Here comes the third lane, trying to form again with Danny in the number 6. He's going to put it up top. He's got the 71 of John Ernst behind him. They have definitely closed the field, and here comes Winker trying to pull his way up. You know Winker's going to be a contender at the end of this one in the 42. He's just biding his time as we're going to get 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. Coming into turn number 1 and 2. It is 3 wide back there, definitely getting dicey and pushy, as it looked like Chris went up to try and control that third lane. It killed the momentum as they come out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Look at these moves being made. It looks like Josh coming out for air while he can as they head towards turn number 3. The field has definitely started to group up as it looks like Ian Martin might have... Is he too far back? Ooh, they're going to have to get organized. They are pushing the edge of that draft window as Josh continues to lead it down on the bottom side. Oh, Josh goes down to the apron. I don't know if it was a bad push or what, as Kenneth gets a big push in the middle as they come to the line this time by Chris with a big run up high. The bottom side lost a ton of momentum as Josh and Kenneth able to move down. Josh has to no choice but to fall in line as they head through turn number 1 and 2. 9 laps to go. Danny almost hits the wall out of turn number 2. These guys definitely getting pretty intense as they come down the back straightaway. John Ernst at the back of this little 12-car pack. Move a little bit further back. You can see where they're single file. Let's see. It is John. He is 1 second back. They're going to need some help. They are 1 second back. They got to push absolutely perfect to make it up to this lead pack. Does look like they might be gaining a little bit as the pack is racing hard, coming to the line. 8 laps to go. 8 laps to go into turn number 1 and 2. Still anybody's race as they come out of turn number 2. We got Josh up on the high side with Sean Hill pushing. We got Kenneth and Joshua M pushing on the bottom side as they come out of turn 2, heading towards turn number 3. Rance, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Always love the support from you guys over there. Down into turn number 3. Josh is going to lead the bottom side as he moves down low. Here comes Sean. Here comes the third lane with Chris getting pushed from Danny as they come to the line. They're coming to 7 laps to go. This has been the most intense race so far. Oh, into turn number 1 and 2. I was wondering what you were talking about for a second there. As they are still 2 and 3 wide. Down the back straightaway. I don't know who to pick at 7 laps to go. These guys all fast, racing clean. 3 lanes complete as they head towards turn number 3. Can Chris lead it this time by from the 3rd lane as Josh continues to lead the inside. Let's see if Kenneth jumps up here in front of Sean out of turn 4. He does. Moves up to the 2nd lane. Sean has no choice but to push as they come through the tri-oval. Big push for Kenneth as it pushes him way out. Coming to the line, it's going to be 6 laps to go. Oh, a little bit of contact. Little bit of contact into the wall. Oh, they're still trying not to wreck. Here it goes. They're turned around. Yellow flag comes out. Ooh. I think that's Danny into the wall. Was it Danny? Damn, I had. Caution flag comes out. Let's see if we can go figure out what all happened up there. We're going to go see if we can find a good driver to jump on. Let's see. Ooh, a little bit of netcode again. Playing a role here. Yep. Looks like Danny gets the worst of it. Other than that, a bunch of minor damage. Boom. That was the worst of it. I don't know how bad Danny's going to be. Let's go take a look. His truck isn't that bad. He still might be fast when this one's all done and over with. James, thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. It's showing me everything's good on my side. Try and refresh the stream or change the... What's up, Schultz? Or change the quality of the stream for big guys. Because it looks good. It looks good on my end. I don't see any drops. And I'm looking at the stream quality right on. Yeah, it tells me everything's good. So just try and adjust your quality settings for big guys over on YouTube. Thank you for the share, Schultz. Thank you for the like, as always. Woo! It's gonna be a natural green-white checker, maybe. Looks like we're gonna get a natural green-white checker as we work the caution flag here tonight. Kenneth out front, Sean, Nash, Chris, and Bonwell are your top 5. Okay, Josh is Kenny's son. Yeah, I was wondering which one is which. Go Nash. Do your thing. And Nash has had a great race. He's gotten a lot of compliments about his pushing here, so he's definitely had a good race here so far. Guys, make sure you get. Thank you for the likes over on YouTube. I see we got 5, but we got 13 people over there. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button over there on YouTube, and do the same over on Facebook. Give it a like, a share, and a follow. All right, so John Ward has a little bit of damage on that number 92, and John Ernst, he's got a little bit of damage. But this might just be cosmetic damage. They might be all right in the draft, Donnie. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Father and son, high side, right? Well, I'll tell you what. We are going to get ready to go green flag next time. Buys, they're going to get 1 to go. It's going to be a natural green-white checker. We do have 3 attempts, I believe, at a green-white checker here. As we look for the green flag next time by. Who's your picks in the chat? I know we got Nash fans. We got the whole M&M crew out there, and I know we got some Sean Hill fans, and we definitely have some Winker fans out there. Let me know in the chat who you pick to win this one. As we got 3 laps to go, it's going to be green white checker when they come to the line. Yeah, Nash. Poor big guys. I don't know. Is it a song? Good question, Tony. Thank you for the sub over on YouTube. The Coal Roller, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, guys. As we get ready for the green flag on a turn number 4. This is the one thing, you know, a lot of you guys that watch normally know I do a lot of dirt racing. These pace laps are forever on asphalt. This is going to be a wild one here tonight at the end of this one. Can they make it to the white flag? That's going to be the big question. They've had a lot of respect, a lot of great racing here today, and I expect to see more of the same as they look to take the green flag out of turn number 4. Well, and the tri-oval more than likely. Schultz has got his popcorn out. I love that. I love that sticker. That's my favorite. We got to get you in the chat one of these days on Discord, Schultz, and we got to come up with some more stickers for you guys. That is definitely going to be a goal. We're also pushing closer to that mark to be able to do that kind of stuff over on YouTube, as I'll be able to monetize here soon. Just got to get those hours up over on YouTube as they come out of turn at number 4. Pace car is in. Sean gonna lead. Oh, Kenneth's gonna lead him to the green flag. As they come through the tri-oval, Kenneth is our leader on the high side. When will he fire off? He's got Chris on his heels. They should be able to time this one good. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they head towards turn number 1. Sean's going to fight on the inside as they head side by side into turn number 1 and 2. Kenneth on the high side with Christopher on his heels. Nash in that number 19 on the bottom pushing Sean. Definitely one of the favorite pushers in the field is going to be that number 19. Could Sean Hill have this one made? Will Nash take it for his own through the middle as they come out of turn 4? We're going to find out as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Here comes the third lane starting to form, or trying to form as Ambrose moves up there. Danny's going to move up to get that draft. He wants to push. He wants to lead that third crew. Out of turn number 4, coming to the line. It's going to be white flag if they make it. Sean Hill down on the bottom side. Kenneth working that side draft. Coming to the white flag. White flag in the air as they come to the line. Kenneth is going to lead it across the line. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. This is where things are going to get way dicey as the front crew pushes hard through turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Nash back to the back bumper of Sean. He's going to push like he never has before as they come out of turn number 2. He's going to push like a fat kid pushing his way through the buffet as Nash on the back bumper of Sean heading towards turn number 3. It is definitely great racing as they head through turn number 3 and 4. We got Mud moving up to the high side. He wants to get a push as they come through turn number 3 and 4. The top lane getting disorganized out of turn number 4. They're going to get back in line. Could we get contact side by side through the tri-oval? Who's it going to be? Kenneth on the high side. Sean down low coming to the line. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Kenneth to the line. You can throw a blanket under him. Sean, Chris, Nash, and Sean Colbert are your top 5. What a race to the end of that one. That was definitely fun. Kenneth takes the win. I like the top lane at Talladega. But what a run by Kenneth to the end of that one. Nash gave a big push to Sean at the end of that one. Just missed it a little bit. As we get ready for interviews. Yeah, definitely a good finish. I like the middle. But we're going to go ahead and mute this chat. Definitely a phenomenal race, as Ian just said. As Kenneth is going to celebrate like he should. Let's go ahead and bring in our 3rd place driver, Christopher. Hold on, let me just unmute you so they can hear you. What a very clean, good race, Chris.
Thank you.
Man, that was wild. And I'll tell you what, I know Kenneth led that one, picked the top lane there. I mean, you guys working together had to be key there to getting that win for Kenneth tonight.
Yeah, yeah, we've pushed each other for so many years now that if we can ever get hooked up at the end of this thing, it's hard to beat him.
Yeah, he's definitely been. Both of you guys have been pretty hot commodities here lately with great finishes, getting lots of top 3s here lately. Is it you guys just work this well? Is it like this on short tracks, or you guys are just really good on plate tracks together?
We can hold our own other places for sure, but this is really where we shine. This is really where we honed our craft. We've put a lot of time in on these plate tracks. It's just we just enjoy the racing.
Now, a lot of people say that the plate tracks is just hold it wide open and pray, and some of it is that, but a lot of it is good teamwork and planning your moves, and that's what you guys did here tonight. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, I got to thank my team, McCullough Motorsports. It's always fun to race with a good group of guys. I got to thank my family that watches these races. I appreciate your support. Love y'all. And thank you for broadcasting, and thanks for Ian for putting it up.
For sure, great race, and maybe I'll see you in the street stocks.
I'll be there.
All right, buddy. Chris coming home in that 3rd position. We're going to bring in Sean Hill.
That was close.
Sean James in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Man, you probably had one of the best pushers out there on your heels at the end of this one. Just not quite enough to beat that duo up top.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing everything he could. I mean, I know the outside lane wins coming to the line most of the time here, but he was doing one amazing job at pushing me there.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard anybody get as many compliments in a race as we heard Nash get today.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing all he could. I know he was pushing me before that caution there. He was pushing me really good and even got me clear to the front there.
Yeah, for sure. Well, great run here tonight. Always good to see. I don't know if you're running the street stocks, but we got to make it short and sweet because that's coming up here in a few. Why don't we give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, thank you to McCullough Motorsports. 123. Thank you to Ian for putting this race on, and thank you to you for broadcasting, man. Amazing broadcast.
Appreciate it. You guys put on the good race. I just call it how I see it. Timothy says M&M boys will be there in the top. Yeah, I started calling you guys the M&M. So, or yeah, I started calling Chris and Kenneth and all them M&M, and I didn't realize that you were on their team, so it works out. I think you've told me before, but I forget.
Right. Yeah.
But good run, and I will see you at the next one.
Thank you.
No problem. Well, this track just seems to like you.
Ah, man. What,
Man,
can't complain about that.
man, big push from Chris. Man, you keep winning some of these big races. You're going to be able to just do this as your full time job.
I have my son out there tonight. He's only been in 2 or 3 of them. He did a really good job pushing me early. Really wanted to get him up front there and finishing the money and maybe try to get him a win.
We got to get him a paint job.
Yep, definitely going to be working on that. I got to get Ron Morris on that and get that taken care of.
Yeah, Ron usually does. Me and Ron go back since we both started back in 2020, so I know Ron well.
Yeah, Ron's a good guy, man. Awesome
Oh yeah,
guy.
for sure. Well, great run. Obviously, Chris playing a big factor here. I mean, it's hard. You had to have Chris. I know Sean. If Sean had won, you would have been happy too. But I mean, Nash was probably one of the best pushers out there, and Sean had him. I mean, thank God for you. Nash was pushing on the bottom side, not the high side today.
Yeah, that's what Alex asked me. He said, "Are you going to drop?" I was like, "Man, you got a really good pusher behind you." I said, "I'm just going to put it in the pusher's hand behind us, and whatever happens, happens."
Yeah. Well, great run here tonight. I know we're getting ready for the street stocks, so we're going to make it short and sweet. So why don't we give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, got to thank all the friends for tuning in. They love watching us every night. Got to thank my teammates there. They did an awesome job tonight. Thank you for doing the broadcast, and thank Ian for putting these things on their blast.
Well, thank you guys for putting on a heck of a show. It was really clean tonight. It was great to watch.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Enjoy the win, and maybe I'll see you in the street stocks.
Yep, thank you.
Yep. All right, Kenneth with the win. Let's go ahead and pull up tonight's results. It's going to be Kenneth with the win. Sean Hill second. Chris in third. Going to be Nash in that fourth position. Sean Corbett in fifth. Josh Bonwell in sixth. Joshua in that seventh position. John M. in eighth. William Scott in ninth. Michael in that 10th position. Chad Ross in 11th. Ian Martin 12th. Danny in 13th. Ambrose in that 14th position. Mark Vondell in 15th. Kevin Winker 16th. John Ward 17th. Danny Barnes 18th. And John Ernst isn't going to make it to the end of this one. He's going to finish in that 19th and final position, guys. We're going to go and see what happened. That sucks. I'm sorry about that. But that's going to be it for this one. We're going to get ready for Street Stocks. I don't know how big the field is, so I don't know if I'm broadcasting that one or racing it. So until then, be safe and have a good night.